Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how I have created my blanket. Already have you seen the short video for the blanket, which consists only of a daisy flower. So we're going to start by making this beautiful square, which is the base of our blanket. I have chosen two colors as you have already seen. These two shades of purple. I have done a 36 square from each square, in total of a 72, which is 9 by 8 square. So let's start by doing this beautiful square first. I've chosen light gray. I'm going to start by doing a magic circle, placing the yarn this way and then across, pull over, and then chain one. I'm going to chain an extra two, so I have 3 chain, which represent 1 double crochet. Then in this circle I'm going to create another 11 double crochet, and a total of 12. I need a total 12 double crochet. So yarn over, hold your yarn, and then insert the hook, yarn over. You have 3 loops in the hook, and then yarn the first 2, the last 2. Again, yarn over, and now I have a 3. Continue doing this until you have a 12 double crochet. Now I have a 12 double crochet. Count them so that you don't have to repeat the flower again if you done it incorrectly. I'm going to pull the yarn this way so that I've closed my circle, and then in the third chain from the hook I'm going to do a slip stitch, and then yarn over again and pull the yarn, close, and that way I have my circle. Now inserting the next color at the top of any of the double crochet, it doesn't matter, and then closing. For the next row, it's going to consist of a popcorn stitch, but it will be of a triple popcorn. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start by chaining 4, which represent a triple crochet, and then yarn over twice. I have 2 here, and then inside the circle again, so that I have 4 loops in the hook. The first 2, another 2, and another 2. So each time you're going to pull the yarn through only 2 loops. Again, pull, yarn over twice, and then insert the hook. I have 3 loops in my hook. The first 2, another 2, and 2. I'm going to continue until I have 5 triple crochets in the same stitch. Now I'm going to pull my yarn so that I'm creating my popcorn, and insert the hook at the top, the 4th chain, and then here, and pull over, and then chain 1, and that way this is my popcorn. Again I'm going to yarn twice in the next stitch. I'm going to do 5 in each of the top. I'm going to do 5 triple. I have 4, and this is 5, and then I'm going to pull the yarn this way and set that at the top of the first of the 5, see, at the top, and then pull, chain 1 to close, and that way I have my popcorn stitch. Continue doing this and meet me again at the end. Now that I have reached my end, I'm going to insert the hook at the top of my first popcorn and do a slip stitch, yarn over and cut the yarn. As you can see, while I was creating my popcorn, I was working around the extra yarn. So now that I don't have any of the extra gray, so I'm only going to cut it because it's already secured enough. Now I'm going to insert the white, which is the third color, at the top of any of the top of the chain one space, and secure it. And then I'm going to start by chaining a 3, which represent 1 double crochet, and in the same space I'm going to do another 2 double crochet. Again, in the next chain 1 space, also 3 double crochet. And in the next I'm going to do my corner, which is a triple, 3 triple crochet, and then chain 2. Again, in the same space I'm going to do another 3, and that way I have created my corner. I'm going to repeat this, so I'm going to do another 2. See how I have worked around my yarn? Now 3 double crochet, and continue on. So at the end you will have 2 double crochet, 2 of the 3 double crochet, and then in the corner, as you can see, 3 triple, 2 chain, 3 triple. Continue doing this and come back again at the end. I have finished my row. Now I'm going to insert the hook at the third of the third chain, and then the next row is going to be very easy. You have to chain 3 double crochet. Now in every stitch from the previous row, you're going to do 1 double crochet at the top. See, at the top here you're going to insert the hook and do a double crochet. And in the corner you're going to do 2 double, 2 chain, 2 double. That way is my 4 row. I'm going to continue this and come again for my last row. Now you're going to do another slip stitch at the third chain and chain 2. For my last row is going to consist of half double, which is yarn over, and then insert the hook, yarn over. You have 3 chain on the hook, 3 loops I mean. Now you're going to yarn through all the loops together. Again, yarn over. I have 3 loop. I'm going to chain through all the loop. This is half double crochet. So each of the previous stitch I'm going to do half double crochet, that way, and then in the corner 2 half double, and then chain 1, only chain 1, and 2 half double crochet. That way is my last row. Continue doing this and meet me again at the end. The last row, I'm going to do a slip stitch from the second chain from the first half double crochet, and then chain over, yarn over, and cut the yarn. And this way I have my beautiful daisy flower square. Obviously I have chosen only 2 colors for this blanket, but you can choose different shade of pink or blue, or you could do combination of color you want and alternate between them. So now that I have created my square, I'm going to repeat this square 36 times, and as I have said before, and this shade of purple again 36 times, and then I'm going to connect them. I'll show you next step how to connect these 2 squares, and after connecting I'm going to show you the border. Now that I already attached some of the squares together, I'm going to show you now the method that I have used. I'm going to insert the yarn at any square in the corner, attach it. I'm sure you already seen that I prefer this method for attaching the square, since it's more secure and more easily. As you can see, I add the yarn at the corner, and then I'm going to insert the hook at the next square, and then yarn over and chain 1. Then I'm going to insert at the top of the chain from both sides, as you can see, and do 1 single crochet again at the top. Place them together like this, and then just thoroughly from the top attaching, doing a single crochet for both stitches. As you can see, this is the method that I have used for attaching a square. Obviously you can use another method, whichever you prefer, but this is my method. You're going to do it first vertically and then horizontally. After you finish all the square, then what am I going to do? For the border design, I'm going to tell you now so that you have to do it, and then come back again only at the end for the border. For the edges, first I'm going to do an extra double crochet of this white color, a complete row of 1 double crochet. Then I'm going to use this purple, which I already have used for the flower, and I'm going to do another row of a double crochet, then another row of half double crochet white. So 1 row double crochet white, another row double crochet purple, another row half double crochet white, and then an extra row 1 double crochet purple, so, and then a white. So I'm going to do 5 rows. The first is going to be white, then purple, white, purple, white, and then I'm going to design the border. Continue attaching the square and do the border and come again. I have finished my row. As you can see, I've changed a bit. I started doing all double crochet. There are all double crochet rows. I started with white, then alternating between the color. So 5 rows of white and 2 rows of purple. And the last row, as you can see, I have done only single crochet along all the line. So this is my border. Now I'm going to do my last row of the design. This is single crochet. I'm not going to do anything with it. Just start doing a double crochet in the next stitch. See, this is a second, third, 4, and 5. I'm going to do 5 double crochet in this single crochet. Then I'm going to skip and do here a slip stitch. See how my shell has become. And then again skip this one, and the next one 5 double crochet. In the same stitch I'm going to do 5 double crochet, and then skip the next one, and then the next one do a slip stitch. And this is my design. As you see, I have done 1 single crochet at the bottom to create like a base for this shell, and instead of working exactly on the white, it won't be pretty, but this is better, working a single crochet and then working on the shell. Again, I'm going to skip this one and then work in the next one 5 double crochet. Skip and then slip stitch, and this is my shell. Continue doing this, and then I'm going to show you at the end of the video how my blanket will look like at the end. I hope you like my tutorial for this blanket, and you like this flower daisy blanket, and subscribe to my channel and press the like button if you like my video. Thank you. Until the next project.